in my profession, it's interesting. People ask me lots of times, and they ask, well, so what's it that you do? And I'll say, well, I'm a therapist. And I'll say, oh, I couldn't do that. And I'll go, why? And I know the answer, because it's always the same answer, which is, I don't know if I just listen to people complain all day, or listen to all those depressing stories, or, just people whining and complaining. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds depressing. I'm so glad I don't do that. Yeah, technically, people are coming in and we're working on problems, but that's really not what we're doing. People are coming in scared to death to come in because they don't know. Walking through those doors, that's not an easy thing to do. You don't know what you're going to get. Are you going to feel comfortable with the therapist? Is you going to be approachable? Is it going to be someone that you like? Are you going to feel judged? Are you going to feel accepted? They can come in scared, not just to start the process, but then also to open up your whole heart and your mind and your vulnerabilities and your weaknesses with a complete stranger. That's terrifying. And so for someone to walk through those doors, that takes a great deal of courage, an incredible amount of motivation, an openness, a willingness, a vulnerability. How do you not respect someone like that? How do you not like someone like that? Those are the people I get to work with every day. So that's what I'm doing hour after hour after hour with these types of people. And so rather than being drained at the end of the day, I might be a little mentally tired or physically tired, but more often than not, I'm like, yeah, that was a good session. Yeah, that was a great day. There's amazing people in the world. Usually we hear about all the bad news stuff, right? We hear about all the doom and gloom that's in the world, and that is a part of what's going on, and it is tragic, and we need to attend to that. But the truth is, look around. The vast majority of people aren't messing with each other. The vast majority of people are pretty decent. The vast majority are actually pretty cool. We just don't know it because we're passing by each other on the road. We don't see each other. We don't make eye contact in the store. We don't actually ever stop and say anything besides, hi, how you doing, as we pass. The chalk bus has become another excuse to connect in a real level with real people. It's not weird to approach, and people open up and they talk and they share and they light up, and it's just happy. It's just cool.
He's always loved having the bus, no matter how difficult or strenuous the work on it has been. In the beginning, I think he wanted it to be something that would help his business, but he tells me that it hasn't really, but he's okay with that it's definitely something that helps him just help make other people happy, because it's not something to really advertise, but rather just to help other people have a good time.
And John has always had this enormous amount of patience with people. I've been with John. We've been out eating lunch or something like that, and people will start, drawing on the chalk bus, and he'll say, "Hold back a minute. We don't want to make these people feel like they can't do that. So we'll have to wait for them to finish."
The kids love it. The kids' friends love it. A lot of times teenagers don't want to hang out with their parents, but the kids will say, "Dad, drive us around." And they'll turn on the music and it has a disco light, and they'll turn on the disco light and they'll just drive around for like 2 hours.
He does a really good job, not only as a therapist, but as a family man, as a father.
I love just being a dad. I love being a husband. I love my family a lot. And so that's kind of my hobby, and is just hanging out with them as much as they'll allow me.
I think in our entire life that we've had together, and we were friends for 5 years before we got married, I think I've only heard him say, "Man, I don't like that guy," maybe 2 or 3 times that entire time. He likes everybody. Everybody likes him. Super friendly. He goes out of his way to help people. He goes out of his way to talk to people and make them feel comfortable. He's just a nice guy.
Jonathan as a person is not nearly as good as probably a lot of people tell you. Jonathan's a great person. He and I have been best friends now for 30 years, and I think that originally the thing that attracted me to John was his ability to listen and his ability to find interest in what you're interested in.
I think a lot of it is how do we use anything in life as an excuse to connect better with each other.
He's just really proud of that car. It's more than just a hobby for him now. It's his thing.
And I'm not someone to really be materialistic or attached to things a whole lot. But man, I'm really pretty attached to that thing. There's a lot of emotions and memories in that vehicle, actually. Our family identity has been tied to it in a lot of ways. And all it took was the willingness to do something a little bit outside the box, something you're not supposed to do with a vintage vehicle. A few cans, well, a lot of cans actually, a lot of cans of chalkboard paint. That's all it took was just the willingness to do that, and everyone's responded. It's just been so much fun. I don't think I'll ever change it.
2 rules for life. 1, be kind. 2, don't be a dick.
It is therapeutic, yes.
He's Jonathan Sherman.
Cool.